Oh my gosh.
Is Aveline gonna pick me? What?
Game. Start.
Hey guys. So we found a cute little quiz today on Roblox, and as you can see, it's how pick me are you. To be honest, we were kind of stumped on how to do this, but I thought of a great idea. So me and Vespera are going to be taking this quiz individually, and you guys are going to be along for the whole ride. Don't worry, Vespi's gonna come and she's gonna see my results when I'm done, but for now it's gonna be just you and me, okay chat? To be honest, I didn't see good reviews on this, but you know, something as like stupid as this, like you just can't help but be curious. So let's do this little quiz together. Start quiz. Okay, let's see. I am a girl. All right. Your best friend is upset about something. What do you do? Oh my goodness. I love taking these type of quizzes because they're so unserious, but I just love taking quizzes. Do you guys know Quotev? I used to be such a Quotev girl. I used to literally take the stupidest quizzes. It would be like, I don't know, like what's your favorite sock based on your favorite books or something like that. Or like just like really like just like really meaningless things just like in the middle of class. Always been on sort of that nerd grind. So let's see. Your best friend is upset about something. What do you do? I feel like tell them they're being too dramatic is like, this honestly depends. I feel like no. I feel like if they're your friend, okay, yeah, this actually is something that I might do. Just like when a friend is like genuinely, you know, when they crash out about just like absolutely nothing, like they'll just be in a bad mood and then it'll bring everyone else's mood down and they're obviously upset, but like then they just like take it out on everybody else. Like then I would be like, come on, it's not that serious. But in that case, I feel like either way I'd probably pick just like give them honest advice, like listen and try to help them feel better. Like that's a good one. But I feel like you just have to give them honest advice, because if you as a friend can't give your other friend honest advice, then I mean, what sort of friend really are you? Like, I'd rather have somebody who could give me exactly what they think and like at least try to make the situation better in their own way than somebody who is just trying to appease me, you know? I feel like that's like the basis of a good friendship. So you're the only girl in a group of boys. How do you act? I am not joking, guys. Don't take this as pick me. They're gonna take this as pick me. But I get along so well when I'm in a group full of boys. Maybe not all boys, but when it's like group of boys and I'm like with one other girl, it's great. It's chill. Honestly, sometimes like guys, they just like talk about anything. It's really easy just to like bounce off of them because like it's mostly just like literally anything. Like they just talk about anything that's interesting at all around them, and they'll be like, oh my goodness, like do you know about like do you remember what happened like last Saturday? And I'm just like, yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. And there's like no weird tension or something like that. Oh, but there is like guys who it's like you kind of have to be a little you have to like be sort of very purposeful with your words, because sometimes like you get the vibe that they're sort of looking for something more, and it's like at that moment where you just feel sort of bad because you just want to be friends with them, you know? I feel like that's like the sweet spot, just like being friends with a guy and you guys just being able to talk about anything. So I feel like, how do I act? I would probably say like just act normal like always. Yeah. Someone you don't know compliments your outfit. You say, I would say thanks and keep walking, because I feel like I did that today. I was wearing cosplay. I was out in cosplay and there was this girl, she came by. I mean, there was like a couple of people, but they were like, oh, your cosplay's so cute, or like, oh, like your outfit's so adorable, or like, oh my gosh, like I love your cosplay. And I was like, thank you, thank you. You know, I feel like it's just like in the moment, I can't think of things to like say back. Like I'm not, as much as like I would love to be like, oh, completely reciprocal commenting all the time. Like you just like, it's hard, you know, to like think about it on the spot. Especially when you like don't expect it. You're just out in a public place with like friends or something like that, and a stranger comes up. So yeah, this is something that I would do, and this is someone you don't know. So a boy you think is cool is talking to someone else. What do you do? I feel like I would a boy you think is cool is talking to someone else. Come on, like why would I even do anything in that situation? Like he's allowed to talk to people. Like just because I think he's cool doesn't mean I am just like I can hog all of his attention and I'm like totally just, what's the word? Oh my god, guys. You remember when I just said that it takes a while for me to think? Stop. I have the vocabulary, guys, I swear. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. I would probably just, yeah, nothing. They can talk to whoever they want. What's your go-to personality flex? I'm super loyal to my friends. I'm super, like, if you are my homegirl or like you're my number one or just like somebody that I really, really love talking to, I'm loyal to you. Like, I'm like, I will defend you at any turn and I will be like, yeah, like this guy or like this girl, like, she's a good one or they're a good one, you know? Your friend gets picked first for a team and you don't. Guys, it's giving PE class when like they have to like pick you for their team and you're just like, oh my goodness. And you're not particularly athletic. Like you're not that bad, but like, you know, it's just a popularity contest at the end of the day. I would probably just feel a bit jealous, but keep it to yourself because it's a little hard for you to feel like completely like supportive of your friend when, you know, like you're still kind of being left out and like you do want to be with your friend too, so that's also something. What do you think about people who try really hard to look cool? I don't know. I feel like everyone can express themselves however they want. I don't know. I feel like people who try a little bit too hard to look cool can be a little cringe in my opinion, but they're free to do what they want. A boy says you're one of the boys/girls. You feel? I don't know. I feel like you would be, I don't know. I feel like I would low-key be proud because that means that he trusts me and he's like, yeah, like I consider you as part of my inner circle, and I feel like that's nice, you know? I mean, that's nice from like whichever gender. What do you post on social media? I honestly post nothing. And whenever I do post anything, it's literally the most dork shit ever. Or it's like me like genuinely just going off and ranting about like my newest hyperfixation or something like that. Genuinely, if I ever see a show or I get like super invested in a character, I can literally talk for hours. Just like genuinely hours. And like Vespera and Narina, you know, our editor, our little third member that is still in the shadows, like they know exactly what I'm talking about. But I don't usually post myself because I just like love to talk about like other things, and honestly, like whenever I do post myself, it's usually just for like special occasions. So I think whatever I feel like. Yeah, I used to make edits too. Don't try to find them. You guys won't be able to. Your friend group is having drama. You I feel like I would pick a side quietly. I know this sounds a little bit like, whoa, like eyebrow raise, but I've never been the type to sort of like butt into the drama of the friend group if it doesn't involve me, because I don't know, like it just feels like it's not my place. Obviously, I will give advice to the people who are in the drama if they come to me for advice, which usually does happen, but I wouldn't just straight up be like, hey, so this is what I think and this is what you should do, with like totally unprompted. So I think I would say pick a side quietly. You're eating lunch at school, a boy sits nearby, you just eat normally. It's just food. I can already tell what the pick me answers are in this quiz, guys. Someone asks who your best friend is. You say, I would obviously say my best friend, you know? Yeah, I would obviously say my best friend. It's just pretty literal here. What kind of music do you publicly claim to like? Just like whatever I actually listen to? This quiz is like genuinely, I know. I'm honestly like curious what they're gonna give me because I feel like I can already tell all of the pick me answers, and it'd be kind of funny if it came out at the end. It's like, you are the ultimate pick me of all time. A boy is being mean to your friend. You? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. This is giving so middle school. I can't even think about what I would do because I haven't even seen like a boy just randomly be mean to me or like my friend in like a while. Maybe I'm too experienced for all this. Maybe I have too much experiences. Let me see. A boy is being mean to my friend. I'd probably just stand up for my friend because what are you even trying to do right now, sir? Like, back off. Like, there's no reason to have this energy. Your opinion on hanging out with just your own gender? I would say I love hanging out with the girls, you know? It's great. Like, I love hanging out with the girls, but there is some times where it's like, it feels a little shallow. It just feels like we're kind of talking like around topics, or we're just like saying anything that comes to mind. And it's always a fun time, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really feel like anything like deeper, I would say, for some girl friendships. Not all, of course. My best friends are girls, and you know, Vespi and Narina are also girls, and I talk to them like all the time, and I can get into literally any topic with them. But genuinely, some girls, like, you know, like, you just kind of go shopping, you go to like go eat, you do all these things, but it doesn't feel like anything, like you don't actually bring up anything personal. Like, it just doesn't feel like they're the type of person you can go to with those things. So I would say like, I do love it. It's always a good time. But I would also say that I do sometimes want to hang out with like a guy instead, because a lot of the guy friendships I have, we always like, we can go really deep into like topics, because I don't know, there's just like, we bond over things that are just like nerdy or something like that we're just personally interested in. We can't just like kind of go out and do nothing and just say like whatever comes to mind sometimes, like when it comes to guy friendships. But yeah, two people are arguing at school. Your first thought? Probably like none of my business, but like yikes, yes, I hope they work it out. It just depends on what argument. Because like, why are you guys arguing at school, for one? But like, another thing is like, if it's like something serious, I feel like I would be like, ooh, yikes. Like, yeah, I do hope they work it out. Like, either way, I would just hope they work it out. How do you describe yourself to someone new? I'm taking so long with these questions, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, genuinely, if you see me do quizzes, like, this is how I am. I always have to overthink every answer. Like, that's just how it has to be. And that's how, like, I have to get, like, the most accurate answer. And, like, if I get a result where it's, like, oh, I don't feel like this is me, I have to retake it, and I have to, like, genuinely, like, dig deep and be like, okay, let me think about every single possible interpretation of each answer so that I get, like, the most accurate result. And I know I say I literally take the most meaningless quizzes, but I have to do this, guys. You don't understand. It's just, like, what I feel. It has to be, like, accurate to myself. How do you describe yourself to someone new? I would say, like, I'm pretty easygoing. Yeah, I'm friendly. I'll just talk to you. I'll just be like, if you come up to me and you like start a conversation, or like even if I see you and I'm like, I don't really know anybody there yet, or like my friends are talking to somebody else and you just happen to be nearby, I'll approach you first. Actually, I'll be like, hey, like, isn't it cool what we're doing here? Like, it doesn't really matter what event, as long as it's something that we can actually talk about and like just like bond over. It's really easy for me to just reach out to new people like that. So I would say I'm pretty easygoing. You see someone sitting alone at lunch, what do you do? Say loudly, oh, that's so sad, but don't actually help. What? Why are we acting like they're like a sad dog on the side of the road? Some people just like to eat lunch by themselves. I used to eat lunch by myself in high school for one of my last years. I did attend high school for a couple of years just to see what it was like. I did graduate, and it was a really interesting time. I did used to sometimes eat lunch by myself, but it was just because like I wanted to have like time to myself to just watch YouTube videos or like indulge in like nerd stuff in between classes. Like that was literally my reason. So yeah, and I feel like if somebody saw me and they were just like, oh, that's so sad, I would actually be like, my heart would break. I'd be like, whoa, guys, please don't pity me. I'm where I want to be, I swear. I would probably, oh no, where's the option of like, just like, I don't know, like going about your own business? I feel like out of all of these, I guess I would go sit with them and start talking. You know, that's actually how I met one of my best friends a while ago. I saw them sitting by themselves and I was like, oh, maybe I could go talk to her. And I went to go talk to her and then we became best friends for a couple of years. Your friend gets a better grade than you on a test. Let's see. I would congratulate them because the thing is, like, I don't study for tests, guys. I genuinely, like, if it's I don't know, I feel like when I take tests, it's actually, I guess this is low-key a humble brag, I'm sorry guys, but like, genuinely, this is like my experience taking tests. I'll just pay attention during the lectures or like half pay attention, and like when the test comes around, I just kind of like pray and hope, and then at the end of the test I get a pretty decent grade, or like I get it's always enough for me to like be at a B or higher, you know? Like I was honestly a 4.0 student for like the longest time, and I actually like, you know, the last time I was in school I was a 4.0 student too. So yeah, I feel like it's like if somebody gets like a better grade than me on a test, I don't really mind it at all. Like, you go girl, or whoever you are, like you studied hard for that period, and I know I have no right to feel jealous at all when I don't put in the work. Like if you put in the work and you get the grade, absolutely all props to you. A boy asks your friend to hang out but not you. That's fine. Like, not everything has to include me. And honestly, sometimes I just want to like go back to like my room and just like chill. Honestly, like sometimes going out isn't even like the best thing to do. Like sometimes you just want to be in your bed and just cuddle up. Oh my goodness. You know, in the mornings when like the bed is just way too cozy and you don't want to leave? It's the worst feeling. But only when you have to go somewhere. When you like don't have to go anywhere, I'll genuinely find myself sleeping for like so many hours. I'll be there until like afternoon. So yeah. You trip and fall in front of everyone. You probably just laugh it off. Everyone trips sometimes. This reminds me of that song. Baby, laugh it off. If you guys know, you know. No, but seriously though, like yeah, everyone trips sometimes, and I'm the type of girl where if I do something embarrassing in front of you, I just take it as like something to laugh about. Your friend starts a new hobby. You I feel like these options are just like so, I don't know, is this what a pick me is? Like I feel like these are way too blatant. I feel like nobody does this, right? Well, maybe this, but like, say I've been doing that for years, even if you haven't, that's just a liar. It's not even a pick me, like that's just like an actual deceiver. I would say like, yeah, I'd probably just like hype them up and ask about it. Just like, oh my god, period. Like, why'd you decide to get into it? How do you act when you're winning at a game? Oh my gosh, I actually get so competitive when it comes to games. Guys, you wouldn't know this. You wouldn't expect it, but me and Vespi are like super good at MOBAs. Like, we are like, trust me, if you guys ever see us playing, you'll see what I mean. Oh, but sometimes it's a hit or miss. So if it's a miss, like, just look away. How do you act when you're winning at a game? Yeah, I'd probably get a little competitive, but I mostly keep it friendly. I don't like to trash talk. Unless like the other people are just like genuinely annoying. Sometimes like you get teammates, or yeah, sometimes you get teammates that like genuinely make your life a living, you know. But then you also get like enemies who like, they're just way too good and you're just like, how are you even part of the game? And then sometimes like enemies will like, I don't know, it just feels like they're straight up cheating and you're like, oh my goodness, like I'm gonna have to report you. I'm not a fan of reporting people. I don't know why, like but there's been multiple instances where I've had to report people because it just feels like they're like using like hacks or something. A teacher praises your friend in front of the class. I feel like, I'm sorry guys, like I this is me. This is low-key me. I do love getting praise. I have a little bit of a praise king. But no, like if a teacher praises my friend, I will still feel happy for them, obviously. But yeah, I do sometimes wish, or well, not sometimes, but I might maybe wish it was me. But it really depends on like which teacher. There's some teachers where you're just like, oh my gosh, can you please stop talking? And then there's other teachers where you're like, no, my Shayla. But yeah. Your friend wants to watch a movie you don't like. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't pick any of these options. Like, if my friend wanted to watch a movie I don't like, I would just say, like, I'm busy or something. I know that sounds fake, but, like, genuinely, like, if I don't like the movie or I'm not interested, like, I probably won't be interested in going out and watching it with my friend because movies they're a different type of hangout. You have to, like, be invested in the movie and, like, you have to, like, actually, like, pay attention during the movie. That's like the whole point of going to the movies. So I feel like if my friend wanted to watch the movie and I didn't, it would just be a waste of time for me because I'm just kind of sitting there for the whole entire entirety and I don't want to be there. And my friend obviously does and they want to watch the movie. So yeah, like honestly, like I would just say no. Like I'd be like, I'm busy, like sorry. But you can ask somebody else. You can ask one of our other friends, you know? I feel like that's just like the better option for all of us. I mean, why would you force yourself to do something that you don't like when you know you don't like it just because your friend wants to do it, you know? You gotta have your own boundaries. But also it's like, it's a movie. It's not like, oh, like you don't like to zip line, but like your friend wants to zipline. Like you can just kind of be there and watch your friend zipline for that. But a movie, like you have to commit to watching the movie with your friend. And I know that sounds like so stupid. You're like, you literally just have to sit there. But like, you know, you gotta budget your time. And of course, being with your friend is important. But if your friend enjoys it and you don't, you might as well just let them have time with somebody who will also enjoy it, instead of trying to like monopolize them. That's the word I was trying to use. Monopolize. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would probably just suggest something else but compromise out of these options. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll watch the movie if I don't like it, if it's with my friend. But, you know, I would honestly rather just like hang out together, just like without the movie, if that's the case, if I want to spend time with them. Someone copies your style. I feel like I would feel a little weird about that. I mean, like, is that weird to say? I feel like it's like, if it's like specifically a style that I think is like unique, not like my regular like casual fits. I don't care if somebody decides to wear leggings and some cute top or whatever. I don't care about that at all. But it's like if it's something where it's like, oh, like pretty unique to myself and somebody copies it, like maybe I might take it as a compliment, but it would feel sort of like they're trying to copy me on purpose and I would feel a little weird. But I'd mostly just let it go. You and your friend both want the last slice of pizza. I'd probably just let them have it this time. I don't really fight for it. Unless it's like they always get the last slice of pizza and it's like, you already get all of the slices of pizza, I want this one, you know? And then the final question, be honest, have you ever thrown a friend under the bus to impress a boy? No, I've actually never done that. I don't even know what I would do. I don't even know what that means. Like, what would you even do? Like, I don't know. You fart and then like, the guy's like, who farted? And you're like, my friend did. That was all her, by the way. And then like, just you hope and pray that like the guy looks at you and he's like, wow, that's so cute that your friend farted but you didn't. Like, that sounds stupid. Never, that's horrible. Oh my gosh, I have to think fast. What? Natural look. Small friend group. Stay home. Tell people what they want to hear, speak your mind. This is so hard. This is like really like, it just depends on who you're talking to. But I guess like, speak your mind, yeah. Dress to stand out from everyone, match with your bestie. Match with your bestie, I love having matching outfits. Be the MVP or win as a team. Low-key be the MVP. I love like taking on more than I should because like I feel like needed. Private social media or post everything. Private. I already have a private social media. Loyal to your friends or popular with boys. Loyal to your friends. Who cares if I'm popular with boys? Never admit you're wrong or apologize when wrong. What? Of course you apologize when you're wrong. Anyways, laugh at yourself, never get embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Laugh at yourself or never get embarrassed. Never laugh at myself. I always laugh at myself anyways. Compliment others, fish for compliments. I don't know why, because I'm getting frazzled. Compliment others. Be real and awkward, be fake and popular. Be real and awkward, that's already me. Listen to others or always be the loudest. I'm actually a very like not loud speaker though. Like you guys can hear it, you know? So probably listen to others. Like people have said I'm a good listener. Sit with anyone at lunch or only sit with cool people. Sit with anyone at lunch. I already do that anyways. It doesn't matter as long as I have a good time with them. Wear what boys like, wear what you like, wear what I like. Be the hype friend or be the center of attention. Oh my gosh. I feel like if I'm the center of attention all the time, like it does make me a little bit anxious. But I can't be hype all the time, so I guess be the center of attention. Group, project, teamwork, do it all so you get credit. Why would I do it all just so I get credit? I would get group, project, teamwork. Text back normally, leave people on red to seem busy. What? No, I would never do that. Leaving people on red makes me genuinely anxious. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. Make everything about you or share the spotlight. Make everything about me, no. Pretend nothing bothers you or be honest about your feelings. I always am honest about my feelings. If you ask Marina and Vespera, I do not let things go. Play for fun or play only to win. Play for fun or play only to win? Playing for fun, obviously. If it's not fun, why would I play it? Hype up your friends' wins or one up their stories. Hype up your friends' wins. These are so easy to see through. Pretend you know everything or ask for help when needed. Ask for help when needed. Guys, it's not about not needing to ask for help. That's what makes you smart. It's about knowing when you need to ask for help, because that's how you get smarter. Hang with your own friend group or ditch them for a cooler group. Hang with your own friend group. It's just whoever is more fun. Like you want to be around people that you enjoy. Be the same around everyone or act different depending on who's around. Act different depending on who's around, but not in a fake way. Just like genuinely, like don't you see like in every single circle you have, you act different. That's just how it is. Copy it and say you did it first or support your friend's style. This is just loser. This is loser behavior. So the other one. Take a normal selfie or take 100 pics and post the pick me one. Take a normal selfie. I genuinely take like maybe 5 pictures, like at most in one sitting. Be whoever gets the most attention or be yourself. Genuinely, if I did this, I would be anxious every day. So be myself. Oh my gosh. Why do I have to wait for 15 minutes? Huh. Okay, you'll see the answers when 15 minutes later, I guess. This is actually like, they're trying to scam me.
I'm finally allowed back.
Yeah. I finally let her out from the dungeon. Okay, let's look at the results.
I had to fly in through the window.
Oh my gosh, the results already.
Let's see what the results are.
Oh my gosh.
It's Aveline. What?
Oh my goodness.
Aveline, you're barely a pick-me.
I don't know if I should be flattered or whatever.
You're a real one with crown emoji. Period.
You might slip up once in a while, but overall, you keep it real. Your friends are lucky to have you. Aww, sweet.
It's like you're barely a pick-me.
Do you agree with this result, Vespi?
No, I think you're 100% pick-me. I'm just kidding.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I agree with it.
Aw. Thanks, Vespi.
Aww.
We are basically like two halves of the same coin. We are like, if you can think of like
We're 2 peas in a pod.
yeah, we're 2 peas in a pod. So whatever she says goes.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for joining us on this little stupid journey of ours. To be honest, like I can totally understand why this quiz or whatever this is, this Roblox thing
has such bad ratings. No hate though. No hate to the creator.
Yeah, no hate. But like seriously though, 15 minutes to wait for my result.
You're right. Like who's gonna be sitting on a Roblox game other than us for 15 plus minutes that they're not even playing?
Genuinely. But that's just me though. All for that Roblox, I guess.
Anything for the Roblox.
Genuinely, anything for the funds. But yeah, next video will be Vespi's turn.
Yes, guys,
So-
part 2. So if you guys want to watch it, click the link up in the corner, or you can look at it in the description maybe. I don't know. It's probably gonna be recommended to you after this video, so if it's out.
So stay tuned
make
for
sure you watch
that. And click the like button if you guys like this sort of stuff, because we do like to take quizzes like this. So if you guys ever want to just be like just chilling with us and like seeing how we act and just be like
Get to know us more
then hit the like button.
and subscribe.
Subscribe if you want to see more of that. All right.
Okay. Well.
We'll see you later.